everybody. This is the Whispering Voice, and as always, I hope I find you all happy and well. Firstly, I would like to apologise for the volume. In my last video, some people did state the volume was very low, and other people stated it was okay. Now I've checked the settings on my microphone, and they are the same as I normally record. So I'm hoping that this video will be okay. My last video, or I should say the next video should have been of the rain as it fell against the tent. But when I played the recording back, there was a noise of a branch which was rubbing against the tent, and even though it wasn't really a bad sound, but it would interfere with the sound of the rain, I think, so I will record that again, because we've had enough rain in the UK to be able to do that. But as I speak to you now, the sun is shining. There's a slight breeze, and it's looking nice because we've had some terrible rain for days and days. There's a dam a few miles from where I live, and it's so full, it's overflowing over the wall into the river, so there's no shortage of water. I'm not going to dwell on this, what I'm about to tell you, but last Monday, as you know, I've got 3 cats, and one of the cats, which is the eldest cat, Humphrey, he was 14, but he passed away last Monday. He was sitting on the sofa, just behind my neck, actually, and he started breathing erratically, and he just went into the corner of the room where he used to sleep quite often, and within a minute he'd passed away. So I think, personally, I think it was a heart failure. It was a nice way to go for him, but of course it's a shock for me, really. It was just out of the blue, but the positive side of this is that he had a good life. Every animal I've ever had has had the best I could ever give them, in every sense of the word. They're respected, they are loved, you know, everything you could possibly want to give, like a child, really. And you know, they give so much to me, and he's had the best life he could have, and now he's gone. But I must say, he was very, very friendly with my uncle, and he used to sit on his knee, and you could hear my uncle yelp now and again, where he dug his claws into his knees. But was. He was the ginger and white cat. Beautiful cat, very quiet. Never bothered you really. He liked to just sit around, sleeping and looking at things as they happen. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that because it's a negative thing, and these videos are not meant to be of that. So please don't feel sad for me or for him really, because he's had a good life and I gave him the best I could, and he's with my uncle now, so it ended well. But as for walking, I'm hoping, if this the forecast has said there may be a bit of a gap in the weather, which means we may get some sunshine. So I'm hoping that I can get out more, because I've been putting so many hours into the property of my uncle's. I've done it. Well, I haven't personally done it. Done it up, and there was 14 people wanting to rent it, which is amazing, really, because they've never even stepped foot into the property, really. But I have an agent who deals with that side of things, and he was saying out of the 14 there was one lady, and she was very passionate about cats and owned a cat, but she's had lots of trouble in previous properties she's rented where the landlords have been very strict and things with animals. And so I said, right, I would like her to have the house. So on top of that, I've told the agent to contact the lady to say that she's had the property if she still wishes to live in it, and she's thrilled to bits. And also I've said she can pick which paint she would like and wallpaper. So if she lets the decorators know, and hopefully she can feel then that she's had an input into the house and she can make it her home, even though she doesn't own it. As much as possible she can feel that it's hers, with the cats obviously, and there's no worries there or restrictions. So that's very nice. And she she commented to the agent that she's never had that before from a landlord. Been asked to choose what she'd like. Very rare apparently. But that's how I want it. We'll probably never meet, but I hope she's very happy in her home. It should be ready very soon. I do apologise as well for the lack of videos and the gaps between them. I do think of you all, and I still read all the comments and reply to them. And I get a lot, really, which is wonderful. Yes, it's a wonderful community to be a part of. The colours on the trees just outside the house. I'm just looking at the tree, that's why I'm speaking about it, really. It's I forgot the name. But the leaves on it now, as it comes into summer, well, we are into summer, even though you wouldn't think so weather-wise. leaves have a variation of green I've never seen. Some parts are a sort of yellow colour, and they go into a very deep green. Beautiful, really. How many colours the spring and summer produce. And many of us just walk past things like that every day because we're used to seeing them. But I seem to take note of things like that because they mean so much. Oh, it's beautiful. And as always, the cats are sleeping at the moment. But they're very brave because they're sleeping outside. So when their stomachs start rumbling, they'll be in for some food. Or if I start cooking something, they sit by my feet if I'm by the cooker, as if to say, well, what are you cooking? Can I try some, please? But, yes, it's all part of life. So I hope you're all well and happy, and there's some parts of Yorkshire, which is a part of England, have been flooded, and not only once, but twice within a very short period. And I feel very sorry for them, because these things, even though houses and belongings can be replaced, but things of personal, such as photographs and items which have been handed down, can't be replaced. And when you lose things like that, that makes it very bad. So I am thinking of you as well, because I know there are a few people that listen to my videos in Yorkshire. Oh, I've also purchased some new equipment, as in for camping. Stainless steel pans and a stainless steel kettle, and I've just what I do is I buy things which are good quality and I can easily carry them around. I have a certain sort of kit, like the Swedish Army Trangia stove, which you've seen in a previous cooking on the mountain video. An excellent piece of kit. I must say the Swedish know how to build and make things, and we have their shops here, IKEA, and it's they serve food in there as well, apparently, so I must pay a visit. I think the nearest IKEA store to me is Warrington, I think. But yes, it's a good bit of kit. Stainless steel. They also do an aluminium version, but the stainless steel is heavier, but I much prefer that, really, for its quality of build. I have many stoves. Some I've made myself. Alcohol stoves. I've made one out of a Coca-Cola can. Basically, really, it's a good little stove. But yes, I buy these things, and then they go into my rucksack. So the kettle, the pans, and a certain cooker will go together. And that is my hobby, as you well know probably. But also, I've said this before, I will be when I go into Snowdonia, because I haven't, I go on and on about Snowdonia to you, but I haven't filmed anything when I go out there. Now, the last time I went, I was spotted by two ladies, as you know, two girls, and which is fine, but it's a bit of a shock really to me to be recognised, especially as I don't show my face. But they were very nice, and I'm sure you're listening now. It was very nice to meet you, and it is nice. But probably when I go walking into Snowdonia, especially some parts of it, I will be wearing different clothes anyway for the terrain, and may not be recognised then. But no, it doesn't bother me really. It was very nice to actually meet people that listen. For me anyway. So I think I shall waffle on no more, rambling on here, bore you to tears. But anyway, thank you all for listening. Don't forget to stay happy, take time for yourself, stay relaxed. So thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.